Yo, how's it going? God, it's cold. It's so cold out here. It is super cold. I have a blanket on, dude. It's so cold. Ooh. There's a dog outside somewhere, by the way. Hopefully he doesn't make a lot of noise, but there's a dog somewhere outside that I think is playing or fighting with some other animal. Because I am hearing a lot of noises outside, and I'm not so sure if it's happy dog, sad dog, but I kind of think it's sad dog. Sounds like he's crying. Oops. But yeah, hopefully this dog is not ridiculously loud. Ooh, you know what? I can finally do it. Let's figure out what's going on in the world of Pokemon, right? Chansey, Mass Outbreak, Corviknight and Bellibolt, Tinkatink. Yeah, I wanted to do this. I wanted to release my team finally. Terrible. Got some stuff though. Cool. Okay. You can disconnect from the internet now. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. My team should be free, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Tinkatink outbreaks. I don't know if I have Tinkatink. I may have to do this outbreak. We have Chansey outbreak, Tinkatink. What else? Boros outbreak. Now that's interesting. That's got to be terrible to find. What other outbreaks we got around here? Tandemouse. Ooh. That's a good one. Tandemouse outbreak. We can, not Tandemouse, yeah, that's Tandemouse. We could evolve it into a Mousehold. See what we can find. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's go to Tinkatink. Let's check out this Tinkatink outbreak. And then we can check out... Let's find a good one. I think that's actually the best one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's a good one too. Where else is a good spot for an outbreak? No, that's gonna be laggy in the... Yeah. I think this one's the best spot. Let's go check out this outbreak and then we'll see where we can go from there. Up north. He's right here. So I actually don't think these are boosted odds, right? This one is just a regular outbreak. So we're looking for the little hammer that this guy has to be brown, right? Instead of gray. Okay, starting to go down. That's 30 down. Another 30 to go. Okey-doke. I believe there should only be a little bit left. Oh my god, dude, I'm cold. There you go. So now we just drive around. Okay, so tiny though. This might be difficult. I have a piece of hair here that doesn't look like it belongs. Ooh. So how's everybody's Thanksgiving? Anybody do anything crazy? It was kind of like normal over here. I was saying it earlier to my sister, right? Like, I actually kind of like went off without a hitch. You know what I mean? Usually there's always something that goes kind of weird or wrong. Like, for the past couple of years, right? There would be like a leak in the turkey tray when it's in the oven, or like there would spill something in the oven and it'd be like smoke everywhere, right? Like it would be a mess, right? Like there would always be something weird happening in the oven, right? And it's usually just like juices spilling out of the tray from the turkey, and it'd cause like a huge like bunch of smoke everywhere. But no, this year nothing bad happened, you know? Everything was like done also by 12 o'clock. So when people finally came over, everything was ready to go. Just surprising. But yeah, everybody came over. It was a decent time. Of course, after everybody ate, we watched the football game, and the football game was the Dallas Cowboys, you know. And then after that, I was like falling asleep. I think I fell asleep for like 5 minutes, like literally just 5 minutes. And then I woke up and I was like ready to go. I was ready for the rest of the day, you know what I mean? Like I literally took like a power nap like on the, I wasn't even on the couch, so like we didn't have enough space for people, right? So we have like these, I guess, lawn chairs. But I took a nap on a lawn chair. When I got up, I was like, whoa, I'm ready to go. The day was just started for me. It's like a whole mental reset. Kind of wild. Watched one football game and like that was essentially the whole day, you know what I mean? Everyone came over, stayed for the one football game, and then when everybody left, it was like, oh. Actually, no, we watched a little bit of something else. I forgot what we watched. But then after that, oh yeah, that's what we watched. After the football game ended, it started playing a show called The Masked Singer. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but I don't know. I thought it was a different type of show, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. That show was like, guess what celebrity was singing a song or something. None of the people that were there I knew, so it showed me that I need to know or learn more celebrities so I could actively guess who's who. 'Cause I couldn't tell like from voices alone, I guess. It was just like them singing and then you have to guess. Oh, actually there was like clues too. But I guess I don't know celebrities, right? 'Cause I didn't know who was who. And to be honest, no one else in my family knew who was who. We were trying to make a guess. This first girl comes out, right, and she's holding onto a little cow. I'm like, Doja Cat. And she starts singing country, and I'm like, whoa, never mind. This is not Doja Cat. And like, they're not even singers. Like, that should be like the main thing. Like, most of them aren't singers. Like one of the guys who was singing was like a pitcher for a baseball team. I was like, holy smokes, this guy sings good. Why is he not like a singer? Yeah, we watched that show after the football game, and then everybody left. But yeah, it's just surprising. I guess the one thing is I forgot to bake something before people came, but it was dessert anyways, right? So like when they were here and they were eating, I threw it in the oven real quick. And by the time everybody was like done eating, it was done too, right? Not even like, but people were still eating when it finished. So that was like the only hang up, I guess, cooking wise, that we kind of had. I forgot to throw something in the oven. But everything else is cool. What am I hunting today? I'm hunting, probably gonna do a Tinka-Tink first. Tinka-Tink first. And maybe go around. I saw I had a Tandem-Mouse outbreak, so might go into Tandem-Mouse and try to evolve the Tandem-Mouse into a mousehold, see what I get. Do I get the 3 or the 4, or whichever? I know the 3 is the rare one, right? Dude, I need to jump back into the low punny hunts, dude. I've been so out of it. I'm not gonna lie, this past week, okay, it's like was the perfect week, alright? But I kind of didn't take advantage of it. Like I should have, you know, definitely streamed more and done more content-wise. I didn't really do much. I won't lie to you guys. I didn't do like anything all week. I know I streamed a couple of times, right? Or once. I think I only streamed once actually. I was gonna do a nighttime stream yesterday. Or not yesterday. The day before yesterday, Wednesday. But I figured if I slept, it actually no, I stayed up with my friends instead that day. Yeah, no. And also last night too, right? Like I figured if I slept it'd be better for me. Go figure, right? But I ended up sleeping instead of doing anything. Still sleepy, go figure. But we're cool. The good thing is, right, I think, well, I don't think, I know, the 3rd, next week on the 3rd, is kind of like my last big day of stuff, right? So like I don't have any, but I still do have a couple things to do, but they're not gonna like take up my time. So like this weekend, I say this weekend, but it's kind of just gonna be like, I'm hoping it's just gonna be today and tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna take that long. Damn, my beard is terrible. Need to retrim. But yeah, I just finish up these assignments I have to do, right? It's an assignment, a report, and a PowerPoint. I do those 3 things and I should be good. That just needs to be done by Tuesday. Well, the report should be done by Monday. And the other stuff should be done by Tuesday. But I finished those 3 things and then I'm kind of situated for like the end of the semester, you know what I mean? Like that's it. The semester's essentially over after that. I do have one more report after that, but that one's not due until the 10th. So I have a week after the 3rd. So yeah, once I get all that stuff done, right, like I have no excuse, you know, besides laziness, to get this content stuff going. So hopefully December will be jam-packed full of stuff. I have a bunch of ideas, I really do, right? It's just there's been like, it's been hard to get the ball rolling on some of these ideas. Plus, I want to do a stream where I build a Pokemon team, a gym leader type team, and then I'll have you guys beat me for a shiny Pokemon. I think that's gonna be next week. I think I'm gonna do that next week. So I'm getting ahead of it now so I can make the stuff early. I'm probably gonna make a Christmas style team. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know who would be aimed very well. We'll see. What's funny, right, is here in Texas, I think we're only gonna get 1 day of cold. I think today is like the one cold day we're gonna have. I think it's gonna start getting warm again tomorrow. And by warm I mean 70 Fahrenheit. Which is actually cold as hell in Texas, right? The jackets are officially out. The sweaters are officially out. I lost my jacket. That's why I don't have my jacket on right now. I don't know where my jacket's at. I think it's somewhere in the living room, but I couldn't find it, and I found this. So I put this on instead of the jacket. So that's why I have a blanket on me. I couldn't find my jacket. Oh snap, I didn't see that guy. What else? Oh, since the last time, right? I had trouble with my hamster's water bottle. Right? I don't know what happened. I want to say it was me, but I don't know if it was me or the hamster. But The water bottle broke. Started leaking. I'm gonna say hello, Alfie, but what is that, dude? Come on, man. Anyways, my hamster's water bottle broke, right? And so it was leaking, and I had to buy another one, right? And it was like kind of annoying because it's hard to get a water bottle for this hamster. This hamster likes to cause a mess, so I bought like a big metal holder with a glass water bottle, right? So like hopefully this one doesn't break at all. And it's been looking pretty good so far. It's like evil hamster proof, because this hamster likes to break stuff, likes to throw stuff, but I think we're good for now. At least we're good. But if later, I don't even know how I would like upgrade from this. This is like the maxed out water bottle, you know what I mean? If the hamster breaks this, I don't know what I get next. I have to like make like a shroud for this water bottle, right? So like the hamster cannot get towards it. Because she likes to climb it, right? And I'm scared that she's gonna climb the water bottle and escape. That's what I think is gonna happen. Oh, a ditto. That's weird. Anyways. It just feels weird not having my air conditioner on, you know what I mean? Like there's no noise in the background. It's kind of like dead silent behind me. You know, I actually don't even know. So what do we have? I think we have a shiny Tinka Tough, right? Let's look to see what we have. I think we have a Tinka Tough. I don't know if we have a Tinka Ton. Oh, we do have a Tinka Ton. But all we need is the Tinka Tink. We actually just need one Tinka Tink. And we finish off the line for our shiny decks here. So that's pretty cool, actually. Pretty useful that this outbreak came out right now. I just rather that that doesn't happen again, Alfie. Because I literally banned someone like right before you came for doing that. Like, what is that, dude? Coming into someone's chat and just saying that? Like, come on, man. All I'm doing is playing a video game on a Friday afternoon. Let's see. So I was thinking about what the team should have, right, for the Stebs versus, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have Meowscarada as one of my mains, right? But it's gonna be Meowscarada, probably Ice Terra type. I think I'm gonna go with an Ice type theme, right? Because, well, because Christmas, right? So I think that'll be like the big hint, right? My Pokemon will be ice themed around there. So you can bring a fire type and completely obliterate the team. Because I do want to lose, right? I'm trying to give away shiny Pokemon, but also make it kind of entertaining, right? So I do want to lose. So you come in, you beat me, and I give away a Pokemon. I'll probably try to make a big announcement for it. And make the team ASAP. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it next week Friday. I think it's gonna be next week Friday, probably around this time, maybe a little earlier, 12, for the and I'll try to stay on too. Give people time to show up. I think that'll be cool. You know, so I have a friend who's like a rapper, right? Well, he's not really a rapper himself, but he's like a beat maker, and his other friends are rappers, or he's like friends with other rappers, right? And so like it's like people that we went to school with, right? And they're like they upload their like to their YouTube and stuff. And I was like kind of talking about this with another friend of mine, right? And it's like I feel like these guys like they're right there, right? Like my friend said it, right? Like they're right there, but they're missing something, right? And I feel like the beat maker friend like has so much potential. But I don't know. Sometimes the rap doesn't hit, you know what I mean? Sometimes their songs don't hit. I just think it's funny. It's because he like he dropped a link in my our Discord, right? Like saying like go check out this, right? And I was just thinking about it because he said comment on it, right? Like give a comment, dude. Don't be mean or whatever, right? And I was like, I kind of never comment on anybody's stuff, right? On YouTube. Like I watch stuff, like even like people I watch like daily, right? Or like if I'll watch people put up videos like consistently, right? Like I'm a fan on YouTube, and like I don't comment on like anything, right? So it's not like I don't know. I should probably know, right? Since like I do this YouTube stuff, I should know that comments and stuff do actually promote the YouTube algorithm, so I should know that. But I don't know, I'm not a big commenter. I probably should be though, right? I feel like if I become a bigger commenter, right, on other people's stuff too, it'll promote myself as well. Maybe I should. We'll see. Is that a ditto? Oh, it's a real Vaporeon. Interesting. Well, at least we know that this isn't a boosted outbreak, right? I feel like we would have had a shiny by now, so this isn't boosted. I think the last one was gonna be boosted, if I'm not mistaken. You know, yesterday, right? I don't know. I think they do know. Well, I'm pretty sure they know. But yesterday, during the thing, right? My dad said like, "Oh, he was up all night," right? And he said that, and because I was up all night. I was with my friends, right? Like I wasn't doing anything. I was just playing games. And then my brother says, "Oh, streaming, right?" And I was like, "No, I was just playing games." But then I realized, like, oh my god. Who else knows? Nah. So I don't really tell a lot of people, right, that I stream. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people in my, well, I guess some people know, but it's not like a topic for me. Interesting. Dude, I'm so like, I feel like this year, right, this November that has come and gone essentially already, feels so off. And I finally figured out why this November feels so off. Because we should have gotten the Pokemon game, right? Like this is the November that the Pokemon game would have came out. And it just feels so off because it's like it's like a cycle, you know? Like I already feel like a Pokemon game should have came out by now, yet it's not. Right? Like this Scarlet and Violet should have been done already by now. Which is wild to say, right? Like, it should have been done by now. Scarlet and Violet's lifespan has been, like, insane. Because it's been, like, just pushed, right? Like, the next game isn't coming out until next year. Who knows when? Because we haven't gotten any news, right? Everyone's assuming it's gonna be summer. I'm assuming it's gonna be summer of next year. But like, it just does not come out yet, you know what I mean? Like, there's just nothing. It just feels like muscle memory, I guess, right? Like, this should have been done already. I should have already have played the next new game. Which is funny because realistically this game isn't that old, right? Like it isn't that old, but in Pokemon lifespan or lifetime, I guess you could say, it's milked already, you know what I mean? Like they are milking it already. I hope Legends Z to A comes out early next year, just because I feel like I want something new, you know what I mean? And I know I am the problem. I know I'm the problem. I know that's why Nintendo has been like, yo, let's give it some time, right? I saw someone tweet one time, right? They're like, I don't want Pokemon to look realistic, right? And I don't want Pokemon to look like super duper crazy. I just want it to be good. You know what I mean? And I agree with that, right? Like, I don't need Pokemon to look realistic. The next game doesn't have to look crazy good, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't have to look insanely good. It just has to look good enough, right? And play good. Like, I'm not expecting Nier Automata levels of like graphics on a Pokemon game, you know what I mean? Like, it's decent. And matter of fact, I don't want beautiful graphics on Pokemon. I think I'll say it, right? Like, I think if Pokemon ever turns realistic, I feel like we're going into, like, it'll be a decline for me. Like, Pokemon should always stay in this cartoony-ish vibe, you know? Same with like Mario. Like Mario can experiment, right? Like Brothership's definitely an experiment. That's a wildly different art style, right? Brothership. But like it's still a cartoony game, right? Like it's not gonna change. And I feel like that's how this Pokemon's should go as well. Oh no, I yawned and now I'm crying. But yeah, I think, in my honest opinion, give me a second, my eyeballs just decided to go crazy. I'll start leaking. Damn. Tinka Tink is cute, I agree. Yeah, no. The next game for Pokemon, I mean, I don't care what it is, I'll buy it, right? Just to play it. But, I feel like I want it now. You know? I feel like I need something new Pokemon-wise. My estimation, I guess you could say, is I think Legend Zeta A is gonna come out somewhere between February next year and March. No. Somewhere between February and May. The first half, basically, right? Sometime in the spring, I would say. More springtime. I think it's gonna come out sometime in spring. And then I think in the fall, next November, essentially a whole year from now, is when I think the next main game, the Gen 10 game, is going to come out. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. I mean, I probably am, right? I don't know the timeline. It just feels like we're going to have, like when Scarlet and Violet came out, right? We got Legends Arceus right before it. Yeah, like I know they added another company, right? The Pokemon Works or something like that. I think Pokemon Works is now in charge of Pokemon Sleep. So I'm thinking that Pokemon is trying to grow their dev teams to prioritize certain things, you know what I mean? So I think they're trying to get their dev teams to, like, you're working on this, instead of like splitting up one team, they're making dedicated teams. Which is smart, because now Pokemon is diving deep into the mobile games section, you know what I mean? You can't have one team and split the team up like that. Like, having dedicated teams for dedicated games, I guess, would be the best bet. Because, well, we have Pokemon Unite. I guess Unite, Cafe Remix, Masters EX, TCG Pocket, what else? Go. And Sleep. That's already like 5, 6, right? 6 mobile games from Pokemon. no bronze hammer yet. Big sad. I feel like we've been here for quite a bit now, right? Give me a second, I'm gonna get something real quick. Oops, I'm back. Okay. I will say though, I do think that even if I'm saying like this game is old, right? And it feels like there should be a new game coming out, I still kind of enjoy this game. Now that could simply be because, you know, I shiny hunt, right? And when you shiny hunt, you kind of, there's a new goal, right? Like, it doesn't matter what's going on for me, like content-wise in the game. I'm already doing my own thing in the game, right? So if this game stopped getting updates, like Sword and Shield, right? But I want to shiny hunt something that's in this game, then I'm gonna use this game to shiny hunt, and I don't care if it's not the main game. I just mean, like, I guess I still enjoy this game, but I feel like I want a new story or something, right? That's what I'm feeling. Especially because, like, I go on, like, Twitter, right? And I see, like, oh, this day and blah 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 is when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, or this is the X anniversary of Pokemon Sun and Moon or something, you know what I mean? Like, most games come out in November, Pokemon games. So it just feels like, oh, I'm due, you know what I mean? I'm due for one. Yeah, no, our big game was the TCG Pocket. Which, speaking of which, I completely forgot to, like, do anything about that. Like, the event that happened, I didn't actually, like, pop off and get the 45 wins. I think I only got like 10 wins, like, no joke. And that was just lack of playing, really. Fun game, but I just don't feel myself like being a super huge battle guy in that game. And it's mainly the same reason why I'm not a super huge battle guy in, well, okay, it's a little different. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, right, I get, like, destroyed, and it's like, okay, well, there's nothing I could have done against that, right? Like, some of these guys just, they know how to gamify the system enough that they have, like, a deck that's just, like, super duper OP. And if they go first and they get every single card that they should get, and they play it perfectly, they win. This Pokemon game is not really like that, in that you can turn it around, but you need to have something that's just as good, right? And currently I'm using a Charizard deck with Mewtwo EX and Mewtwo, not Mewtwo, Moltres EX, right? Moltres and Charizard, that's literally all I have in that deck. And I think what's hurting me is because it like, if I don't get the Moltres off rip, right, like, I'm kind of screwed. Like, I need to get the Moltres off rip, and I think I need to add something to that deck that'll help a little bit more, because if I get a Charmander off rip and I place the Charmander, then I have to pay the retreat cost in order to switch out to the Moltres, right? Whenever I get the Moltres, and it's just back and forth. It's kind of a bother, right? That game. I have to, like, figure out. I have to, like, min-max, right? My cards. And when I'm min-maxing my deck for that game, right? It's like, well, I have to, like, account for stuff. Like, Sabrina is a must-have, you know? I gotta get rid of the red card. So in the card game, right, there's a card called the red card. I think it's called the red card. And it makes your opponent put all his cards back into the deck and draw 3 cards. And the thing is, right, like, I've had people use that on me, and it helps me, right? And I'm like, man, am I helping people when I use it against them? So it's like, you know, double-edged sword, almost. and it's like you can use the periscope, right, to see their hand and then feel like, okay, it's time to use that or not. But it's kind of scary. Because I feel like I can get rid of that card and get something else that's better. Make my deck a little bit better. But yeah, like I don't have a lot of cards in the deck to begin with, or a lot of Pokemon in the deck to begin with. Because I feel like if you have too many Pokemons in your deck, right, you kind of muddle up what you're doing. And then you're like screwed a bit, right? Because now you're like, you have evolutions and Pokemon that like you can't build anything because you have too much. Yo, how's it going, Nornor? Long time no see, man. It's not very cold. It's cold enough though that I couldn't find my jacket this morning. I was gonna put my jacket on, but I just found a sweater instead and put it on. Not a sweater, a blanket. And put it on instead. But yeah, it is kind of cold. Yeah, no, it's just, I feel like TCG Pocket is like, there's like a certain meta, like certain decks right now are good, and I'm scared for when they add more cards, right? But that's how it was with like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? They added a set of cards that kind of broke the game for a bit, and everyone was running it, and it's like, once a meta is established in the game, right, it's kind of hard to break it. It's gotten a bit harder to watch through my streams since getting closer to Christmas. Yeah, no, I've been very sporadic. I'm not gonna lie. I've been towards the end of the semester for me, right? So everyone's been busy, and I've been kind of busy too. So I've been streaming at night whenever I get the chance, which I know is not ideal for a lot of people, right? But I do try. But once December happened, after the first week of December, I should be able to make a better schedule, or to keep a better schedule, should I say. It's just there's so many little assignments to do here and there. But no, I appreciate it whenever you show up. I appreciate it whenever anybody shows up. And don't worry, I understand that I stream at terrible times sometimes. You know, I've been yapping here for about an hour, and I just realized I haven't found the shiny yet. But definitely this is not boosted, because if it is boosted, then I am unlucky. Appreciate whenever you get to be there. No need to apologize. Yeah, I realized like there's like a different. Whenever I stream in the like afternoon/mornings, right? There's a different audience, which I think is kind of funny. The night streams have a different crowd. It just depends on the day, you know? There's times where I'm like, I was busy during the day, and then I feel like a degen, right? And you have degen hours where I stay up all night streaming or something. Espeon? What is this guy doing over here? I think I put an eyelash into my eyeball because now I'm all itchy. What audience are you? You're in the morning audience. They're like, it's kind of like more European in the afternoon, right? Or afternoon for me. I know it's probably like late for you guys, right? It's not like 5. I think it's +6 now because I had daylight savings. And I don't know who else goes through daylight savings. I'm American. But I had daylight savings, which means my time went back an hour. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. So I think it's 6, it's like 9 for you guys, right? Around that time at night. Like my day is still beginning. The middle of the night, yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I think they're 6 hours ahead of me now. And it was 5 like last month or October. But yeah, I stream like most of the times here in like 12 in the afternoon. And that's around the times when you guys pull up. And I say you guys, I mean like the European people. But like when I stream at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Like that's that's like late night for me, but that's like morning for you guys. Around 11 right now. Wow. Oh wait, no, that's 10. Wow. Yeah, see? That's wild. It's nighttime. Yeah, no. Crazy. You see, for me, right, when I watch streamers, right, a lot of them are from like California and stuff, so like it's always weird that like they'll start streams like 12 o'clock for me, but it's like 10 o'clock for them, right? And it's like, it's just funny. I can't even imagine the hours difference. Like one time I watched an online tournament for something, right? And I think it was in Sweden, right? And so every single time that the tournament would start, it would be 5 a.m. for me. So I'd wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. to watch this tournament for like a week, right? Because like it was like a whole weekend thing. So like every single day of the weekend, from Friday to Monday, 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like tired, and like tournament's over, and it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And I'm like, wow, my day has just like begun. I need a bigger blanket, or a thicker blanket. I need a thicker blanket. My arms are still cold. There was a Brawl Stars tournament not that long ago you missed due to family time. Look forward to it so much. Yeah, it's weird, right? With a lot of these tournaments that take place. Like, so I live in, like, it's literally Central America, but it depends where you're from. It's considered either Central or wherever, but Central America, right, is the time zone. So it's kind of like sweet spot for everything, right? It's not too crazy. Any tournament that takes place in America or has American time is pretty decent time for me. It's either an hour or 2 hours difference. Like 15 minutes. Sad. But a lot of the stuff I watch, right? Like I watch a game called Apex Legends. One of the biggest like content creators, I guess, of Apex Legends lives in Austin, Texas, so he shares the time zone with me. So a lot of the times if he's doing something or if he's a part of something, like it's not that crazy of a time zone difference from me, you know? So it's like that's actually no time zone difference for me. One of the main big streamers I watch has the same time zone as me, so nothing's that cool. There's one person missing. Let's see happen until they arrive. True. I've never played Brawl Stars. Is that? Oh no, I'm thinking of Brawlhalla. Which one's Brawl Stars? I have never seen this game, you know that? I've never seen Brawl Stars. I actually don't know what this is. 3v3 and Battle Royale. I've never seen this. I've never played this or seen this at all. How interesting. I thought you were... For some reason my head thought Brawlhalla. At the same time, so we watch support more. Don't worry about it, man. I appreciate it. Where am I? I lost myself. There we go. I was watching this new game. What was it called? Split? Not Split. Is it Split? Split something. No. No, it's Strenova. I want to say Split Nova. Strenova. And it looks like Valorant, right? But with anime characters, and they go 2D, right? And like I had never seen anything about it until honestly maybe it was a week ago now. But one of my friends was like, yeah, no, it's been like everywhere. And like I had never seen anything about it. And I was seeing these people play it. And all of these like Valorant type tac shooters games, right? Like they all have like one gimmick that sets them apart, right? Because it's usually like the same stuff, some type of power up, some type of skill, and then they have like the gimmick, right? Like I think Shroud made, I forget what Shroud's one was called, but Shroud's one you had two characters you could control, right? And that was like the gimmick of that. It made me think, like, are these gimmicks like IP branded? And not IP branded, but like trademark branded or something? Like, what if Valorant had an update, right, where they're like, oh, turn 2D, and that's like a limited time event, you know what I mean? Like, play the game in 2D mode or something, right? And it's like they just stole what Strenova's main gimmick was, right? But they put it in Valorant. Objectively, Valorant is the better game, right? Because it's like the game with the biggest backing, right? Riot owns it, so like, what if like Valorant stole like the gimmick of these games and made it like a limited time game mode, you know, or made it a new game mode? I wonder if these things, like, it's like Pokemon, right? That's what they attacked Power World for, right? For copying Legends Arceus. Even though it didn't really copy Legends Arceus, it kind of just copied the gameplay, I guess. Like, you didn't really think about it. It'd be interesting. I wonder if it's legal, is what I'm thinking. Or is that a lawsuit waiting to happen? Because League has little, like, you know, updates where it's like, oh, this is that and that's that, right? Like TFT came from another thing, right? Like, what is it, Auto Chess, I think it was called. I know Auto Chess wasn't like affiliated with anything. Oh no, that's cool. Like, I think Auto Chess was, I forget what game it came from, but then like that went to TFT for League, right? But I don't think Auto Chess was official. I think it was like a workshop thing. it's interesting. Because I think the guy who created auto chess got nothing for TFT, right? Like the guy who created the idea of auto chess. So like, if Stranova's main thing is the character can go 2D on a wall, if like Valorant made a character whose ability was to go 2D on a wall or go 2D in general to dodge bullets, I wonder if there would be any legal problems with that for like technically stealing the idea but not really stealing the idea, because that's just an ability for one character. Yeah, no. All I was saying about Brawl Stars was I thought it was Brawlhalla. And when you said Brawl Stars, my brain thought Brawlhalla, which is just like Smash Bros. But this is not. I didn't know like anything of what Brawl Stars was at all. I had never seen that. I didn't know it was the same makers of Clash of Clans and stuff. You know, it's kind of wild, right? Like, yesterday was Thanksgiving for us Americans, right? And like, I kind of forget that like Thanksgiving isn't a universal holiday, and like, because it's such a big holiday in America, right? Now, I wouldn't call it like, I don't know. I saw someone tweet out that that Thanksgiving is not a top 3 holiday, right? And like, I don't think it's a top 3 holiday either, but I don't know what I would put as a top 3 holiday. But I feel like Thanksgiving is definitely top 5. But it's just wild that like it's an American thing, right? And it's like kind of big, right? Like we don't have school, you don't, like, stuff gets canceled, like you don't go to work, right? Like Thanksgiving is like a boom. I see. When did this come out? Hold up. 2017? Dude, how I am like old. I'm an old man. I never played that. You want to remain a child? Tell me about it. I want to remain a child too. What was that? What was the fletching there? Well, that looked weird on my screen for some reason. I wasn't paying attention and that thing just looked like it was bugged out. I've been here for a long time. Been here for a long time, no Tinkatink. Diggs, incredible swords. Diggs for incredible swords. Yeah, I see tweets where it's like, the guy's like, oh, he got the stick. He got the epic stick. And it's just, can't explain it, but that is the best stick. I used to make bow and arrows out of sticks in the wild. That's a big Tinkatink. You know, I didn't actually Google up this event. Is this event? Oh my god, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ferocious mark. Okay. That's what it has. It's not boosted shiny odds. It has a ferocious mark, better odds. Interesting. Cubone stick. The boner with Cubone. When I was a kid, right, black electrical tape was like the coolest thing ever. Right, so I had a stick that was wrapped in black electrical tape, and that was like my sword. This was like years ago. Now, as an adult, this last year, I had the project for my senior design, and I needed to buy electrical tape. And I have like every single color of electrical tape. My life is complete. Speaking of, someone asked for electrical tape one time, and I said I had it, but I never gave them electrical tape. Don't worry, that doesn't change. You can still find the great sticks. Electrical tape, it's like the somewhere over there in my nightstand. It's just like tape that you use to wrap a wire up, or 2 wires up, depending what your use is. Insulator tape, I guess. I think they had a torn charger for their phone. They're like, "Do you have electrical tape?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Never gave it to them. Like, "I'll give you some later." I just never did. You know, I thought I would find this Tinka-Tink like relatively fast and painless. Too cold. It's too cold for shiny Tinka-Tink. What's funny, right, is my room is like the warmest, and I think it's just because I'm in it, right, like producing heat by just being in my room. Probably also my computer being on, but like I go out to the living room, right? It's like cold, super cold. My kitchen is ice, but like my room still feels cold, yet it's the warmest in comparison to all the other rooms. I don't want to turn on the heater though, because I know once I turn on the heater, it's gonna be like terrible in here. It's gonna become too hot. Because let me see. Let me do the conversion. I don't actually know what it is like in Celsius, but it is currently, according to my computer, it's 58, but on my phone it says 60. 60 F to C. It's 15. Probably 16. It's 16. Think of it as, no, think of it as 15. It's 15 degrees here. $15 here. So like it's cold, but it's not that cold. I want to say inside my room is like, I don't know, a bit warmer than that. Gotta find my jacket though. I can't walk around outside with this on, right? I need to find my actual jacket. It was there yesterday, but we had so many people over yesterday for Thanksgiving that I think someone must have moved it. I don't know where it was at. I just know when I take off my jacket, my blanket, right? It's just gonna be like cold shock, you know what I mean? But countdown. Sadly, nothing. You know, I'm not gonna lie, right? I've been playing a lot of Hollow Cure, okay? Which is the Vampire Survivors like game, but it's like with VTubers as the characters. Dude, it is like so much fun. Shiny in 3 minutes. I am not joking when I say that. It's actually so much fun. There's just so much to do in that game, right? Like, 'cause I played it when it came out like a while back, right? But like, there's just so much now. fun game. I don't know if it's like good. I streamed it a couple days, well, not a couple days ago, a couple streams ago. 46, okay. Yeah, I just don't know if it's a good stream game. Let's see, what am I? 12, 15, 1546. Oh, a little lag spike. No shiny. These should be fresh spawns for sure now. A lot of Sky and Valley shinies aren't that good. Yeah, a lot of them aren't that good. Tinkatink's hammer changes, which is not that bad, right? It's pretty good. it just, I don't know, it makes, as a shiny hunter, right, seeing like some of these subtle changes, I appreciate them a little more. It could be better, right? I do agree. It could be a better shiny. But like, it's like Cerulege, right? Cerulege could be a way better shiny. But it's just, it's kind of good when you think about it. The red eyes, the subtlety of it, right? Like it's kind of, that's kind of a good shiny. But then you're like, oh, you see someone make a better shiny, right? Or they like change the color of it, and you're like, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That ruined it. Yeah, plenty of opportunities. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, right? I think there's the armor swap or the color swap, whatever, would have been really nice, right? I think anything like main body change would have been so much better than just the eyes, right? But when you see it, like the red eyes on Cerulege kind of look like super cool, you know? I do agree, but like if you're just like trying to accept it, right? Like hoping that it's a good shiny, you look at the eyes and you're like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's such a standout thing for the shiny, right? Like for the regular, because the eyes are like more standout than they are on Charcadet. You gotta go now? Alright, Juke. Thanks for showing up, man. Why not host something in which some Pokemon are revealed and people make custom shinies? Yeah, right. Okay, so there's like a theory, right? That like a lot of people who like write like mangas and like stuff like that, right? What they'll do is they'll release like 5 chapters, right, of their like manga or webtoon or whatever, and like have people read it, and like whatever the fanfic pops off, right, they're like, they get their ideas from the fanfic. I feel like I do something like that. Get my ideas from what the fans want. It's just a lot of these, I don't want to call it lazy, because it's not lazy, right? It's just sometimes I feel like these Pokemon, like the first gens, right? It was a color wheel thing, right? It was a color randomizer to make the shinies. Like it was like, oh, everything this color switched to that color, and that's why a lot of the shinies are very consistently bad, right? Because it was just like a change issue to all. It was not individually changed Pokemon for different colors. Right? Like, yeah, but like choosing a shiny like individually, I think is a lot better, right? Like if you have a thing like everything that's pink turns green, then every single pink Pokemon turns green, right? But like, you don't want, well, I guess that's still kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but the color wheel, it's just, I agree that it's kind of cool, right, to change everything. Like, I feel like specific Pokemon changes are nicer, right? Like shiny Miraidon, I actually really dislike that all of the Paradox Pokemon, the future ones, just go chrome. Like, that feels kind of lazy. Right? Like, I would like it if they got a different paint job. But I can see where they wanted to go with everything turning chrome. Oh, my controller turned off. Like Vigoroth's an ugly shiny. He just turns like pale. Not really pale. He turns like cream colored instead of white. And he gets like, he looks like you put a filter on him, right? Vigoroth shiny. Same with like Slacking, right? It looks like you just put a filter on him and like turned all his colors one different way. Speaking of Cerulege and Armorers, did you see the was it Poketune or something episode? That was kind of epic. See, now that would have been cool if Slacking could have gotten a green coat to resemble the moss that grows on sloths. That would have been cool. Cotton candy sloths. Like, even then, right? Like, you have Slackoth go pink. You know what I mean? Like, why not keep that type of theme, right? And like, they didn't keep that theme because they used that randomizer thing. To make the first shinies. The first shinies, they just changed something with the colors of the binary code or something like that. I forget what it was, right? But they altered some type of thing to change the color to make it shiny, right? And it was like, it did it automatically. There was no separate artist to choose colors or anything. It changed the colors automatically. No one looked at it. That was like, boom, that's it. That's how come you have like really good shinies that evolve into really bad shiny. Right? The early games at least. So that's all they did. They just like changed one thing and that change applied to everybody. So it worked out well in some and didn't work out well in some. Big example of this is Dragonite, right? Dratini and Dragonair, they switched from blue to that pink, right? And the reason why they switched from that is because that's what the change was, right? The blues turned to that weird pink if you had that type of blue, right? And then Dragonite just completely changed in a different direction because Dragonite does not look anything like Dragonair and Dratini, right? So turn into a carrot horn sloth with energy. This guy's lazy. Nidoqueen is sad. Which one's Nidoqueen? Hold up. Nidoqueen. The green, you don't like the green and pink? Wow, Nidoking is so good though. Nidoking shiny is so good though. Yeah, you see, that's like another thing, right? Like, look, all these shinies, like, the color swap is so good, and then Nidoqueen ruins it. You're right. If Nidoqueen just turned purple instead of this green, it would have been so good. How's it going, Penny? Do I want to know your favorite Pokemon of all time? Sure, go for it. Mabostiff. That's crazy. Mabostiff. You know, I've seen dogs that look like Mabostiff, right? What is the breed? What is the dog breed that looks like Mabostiff? Is it a Mastiff? Or a Mastiff? It's Mastiff, right? Mastiff dog. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, it's a Mastiff. Tibetan Mastiff. You know, I watched the dog show yesterday, right? The Thanksgiving dog show, right? And the pug won. That's so funny. We got Tree Friend. Propius is Eevee. Mine is Metagross. That's all I need, and I only need one, right? Like, I don't need multiple. I have Tinka Tough. I need to go to bed, so show up. I have Tinka Tough and Tinka Ton. All I need is this one. And the line is complete after that. They're so confused. Why would Ash release Nebby, a literal legendary Pokemon, and his only legendary Pokemon? I don't know. That is a good question. I thought Nebby was... What's her name still? Am I wrong? Isn't it Lily's? Does Nebby go to Lily? I moved my arm out of under the blanket to go click on my mouse and my whole arm got cold. Dude, I need a bigger blanket. He releases an abundance of Pokemon for bad reasons. Bye bye Butterfree. I just unlocked the core memory right now saying that. I remember, so I used to own, I don't know if I still have them somewhere or if they're probably long gone by now. The VHS tapes of some of the Pokemon, right? And I remember I rented out from the library, the local library, a VHS of that episode. It had Bye Bye Butterfree on the VHS tape, I remember. Yeah, true, right? I mean, let's be real, okay? I hate to be that guy, but in real life, butterflies don't have a long lifespan. So Butterfree had to go to find his wife, you know what I mean? Butterfree was already like middle-aged. He was like, dude, I gotta go, you know? So I don't think Butterfree's joining anytime soon, because I think after Butterfree found his wife and had kids and left, like I don't think I think he's dead. Not to be rude. I think he's gone. With the pink Butterfree? I know, right? That's so annoying. I don't know why they didn't just keep Butterfree pink. They literally have pink Butterfrees in the anime, in the show. Why not? Oh no, you're right. He did appear in an episode of Journeys. I did see that. He came back. I did see that actually. Lapras obviously won't return because he's leader of its herd. Yeah, appreciate you coming around, Nor. You have a great day too, or a good night. I don't even know if I'm gonna catch this guy, I'll be honest with you. But I will definitely try before this event is over. Probably this weekend. Pidgeot obviously isn't returning. Wait, did rejoin Ash. Pidgeot. I saw a thing people were talking about Krabby, right? Ash's Krabby, that he caught Krabby, immediately sent him to Professor Oak, right? And when he brought Krabby out for the first time ever, Krabby evolved. Like he didn't even use Krabby, and Krabby just popped off and evolved the first time he used it. No Greninja makes a return. He did sort of train Lucario. Yeah, right? Like, I know he had, what's his name? Ash had that whole aura thing with Lucario as well. We almost got Ash Lucario. I mean, I don't think they're gonna return Ash at all. I think he's done, right? So I think that's it. Like, if he didn't come back, he didn't come back. Probably. But people were like speculating, like, was Krabby just OP the whole time? You know what I mean? Did he catch Krabby when Krabby was like super high leveled? Training. So I remember every time like he would call Professor Oak, right? Krabby would be in the little fish tank with the little picture of Ash in the corner. Whatever happened to Mug? Good question. Was it ever confirmed how many years had passed from from Journeys to Horizons? Like, is Ash a grown-up in the Horizons world? Like, is there a chance we get to see, like, we go find Ash's, like, ranch or something, and he just owns, like, 1,000 acres of property, and he has, like, all his Pokemon running free? Or is it like confirmed that it's like no time has passed? Ash is still. Oh, look what we found! Hold up, I have to get off this. I have to make sure I hit the right one. Let's go! Oh my god. Let's go! We found a shiny Murkrow. Let's go, dude. I was not expecting to find a Murkrow. All right. I don't even know how to say your name, but it is very painfully obvious that you are a bot. Came at me with the message that said, I am very interested in the category you are streaming in. That's a wild one. I have to like click that. Has Muck been chilling in Professor Oak's lab since Ash caught him? Because remember Ash caught Muck, then immediately sent stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like some of these like did they show Muck? Like was Muck there? Because I know when Ash did his thing, right? The Masters 8 or whatever. They would show all the Pokemon like watching him and rooting him on. Was Muck there? Wait, yeah, Ash caught 30 Tauros. Imagine Horizons and Ash's ranch, saw Tauros swimming around. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, you just imagine he has like this whole big property, right? A bunch of Pokemon running around free. Oh my god. It is cold. I have my arm out and I am freezing. Leopard's just chilling in the lake. I think I'm gonna head out. I didn't get what's his name, but we got our Murkrow. Let's put him in the right spot, shall we? 232. What is this at? 340. Here. There he is. Does Murkrow have a mark? No mark. Very nice though. Was not expecting to find a Murkrow today. Yeah, no, I think I'm done. We'll catch this Tinkatink another time. We have the outbreak. I'm making a shiny dex? Yes, I am. I'm nowhere near complete yet, though. But they're all here. The first box, I'm missing all the starters, and I'm missing shiny Fletchinder, and I'm missing a couple here. This one box is actually almost full. A couple missing ones here. A lot there, a lot there, a lot missing, a lot there, a lot there. This actually is a pretty semi-full box too. Yeah. See, and I needed Tinkatink. I have Tinkatuff and Tinkaton. I just need Tinkatink shiny. And that was... We have this outbreak for a bit. I think this event's just started, so I think this event will go into other stuff. And the rest of the weekend, I mean. I hear him on my shiny Murkrow, but yeah. I think I'm done. I will catch you guys some other time. I knew he was here. I do have another Capsicid. Yeah. These are also shinies, but they don't follow the Pokedex number over there. Or I already have them, they're extras. Yeah. I will catch you guys some other time. Bye.